So I got to tell you, I've been in this industry more than a minute. I've used numerous types of spotting agents, soaps, encapsulating solutions, hardware, encapsulating machines, hot water extraction machines, spot remove machines, you name it, I've used it. Truck mounts, portables, everything. I got to say, I have never, ever seen a system that cleans and removes stains as easily and efficiently as this system. All right, so we're in a commercial building up in New York. We're going to be doing a carpet cleaning and some spotting with the Whittaker System Smart Trio encapsulating carpet shampooer. I'm going to give you an overview of the area now so you can see just how bad this carpet is. Ian is going to thoroughly vacuum the carpet, and that's to get any loose soil on the surface off prior to pre-treating. This is the Whittaker Smart Trio system. As you can tell, it's a fully incorporated system that has a solution tank attached to it. We're going to go through the easiest way, or the simple way now, to how to charge the system. So we're going to come over here and we're simply going to release these two straps, and that enables us to pop open the solution tank. Okay, now that that's filled, we're simply going to take this and reattach it. Hook up the safety straps. And now we're going to take our formula and we are simply going to apply it to the solution tank. Screw the lid back on, and that's it. Now the Whittaker Smart Trio is ready to do its work. When you're carpet cleaning, stain removal takes time. There is no magic solution, and there is no magic process that removes stains from carpeting. However, there are solutions and processes that make it easier, but it still takes time. As a professional carpet cleaner, you can bill for that time. No one expects someone to spend, 45 minutes to an hour spot cleaning carpeting. Time is money, labor costs money, and you need to bill appropriately. But with this system, you can rest assured that your efforts will be worth it. These stains are just disappearing. And they're not hidden. They're not being covered. They're being removed. You can see Ian's process. You can see that there's a stain transfer on the white cloth. And that transfer shows you that we're not pushing the stain into the pile. We're actually lifting the stain from the pile, transferring that stain to the white cloth. And that's why it's so important not to rub the cloth onto the carpet, because you don't want to interweave fibers from a cotton cloth into the carpet itself. And that's what you'll see inexperienced carpet cleaners do, and they end up with white streaks running through the carpeting. And that's actually the release of the fibers in the cloth getting woven into the fibers of the carpeting. So the process is really quite simple. You're going to apply your stain remover. You're going to blot. By blotting, you're pushing the soil to the top of the carpet fiber, and then it's actually being transferred to the cloth itself. And then we're doing a slight feathering with the spatula, and that's going to spread out the actual chemical. And then we're going to apply the pre-spotter, and that's going to take care of any chances of redeposition. So, boom, another stain, gone. So if you guys notice, virtually everything in this system can be utilized one-handed. From spotting to the carpet roamer to agitating to using the actual encapsulating machine itself. I mean, there is no stress, no strain, no heavy lifting. So you can see what Ian's doing is he's doing multiple passes in an up and down motion. And you can clearly see the difference as the encapsulating solution is applied. See, unlike a lot of other machines, you can actually take this machine and run it right up against the side wall without any concern of damaging the wall itself or missing spots. We're getting 100% coverage. So, I got to tell you, I've been in this industry more than a minute. I've used numerous types of spotting agents, soaps, encapsulating solutions, hardware, encapsulating machines, hot water extraction machines, spot remove machines, you name it, I've used it. Truck mounts, portables, everything. I got to say, I have never, ever seen a system that cleans and removes stains as easily and efficiently as this system. We're in awe. All right, so the last step in this is to take, again, our crystal spotter. We're going to spray a little bit, and we're going to take our carpet roamer, and since this is a low pile commercial grade carpet, we're going to use our stiff bristles, and we're simply going to run it over this area. Now there are some other stains, I'm not sure what they are. We're going to treat, I'll look like paint maybe. So let's just assume real quick that that is paint. Paint would fall under a oil and grease removal technique. So we're just going to check it out, see if that's what it is. So again, so that is paint, and from the looks of it, it's a latex paint and not an oil-based. So we're going to put a little bit of our oil and grease spotter right on the stain, and we're going to give it agitation with the spatula. And as you can see, that paint stain is gone. We're going to do a quick overlay with the spotter. Further agitation. And now we're going to bring in the big dog. So here she is, Whittaker Smart Trio. So let's kick this bad boy off. We're going to apply the encapsulating solution by simply pulling up on this plunger right here. And we're just going to go back and forth in a vacuuming motion. So we do know that these carpets are heavily soiled and we're heavily trafficked. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit this from 4 directions. Now, as you can see, when I go back in the opposite direction, you'll see that there's a green light on that shows that we have power. And when we hit the actual trigger for the encapsulant, a blue light goes on, and that lets you know that your pump is working. And you can see this is a simple machine to use. I mean, it's one-handed. So we apply the solvent in a forward direction. And the reason that is because This right here is the nozzle that sprays the encapsulating shampoo straight down. So as it's spraying down, you've got these triple brushes are rotating in counter directions. And that's agitating the carpet, allowing it to bring the soil up. The purpose of encapsulating is these proprietary polymers actually entrap the soil, and it dries it, it bonds to it and dries it into a microcrystallized form, and at that point you vacuum up the soil and your carpets are clean with low moisture. So what does low moisture mean? Low moisture means there's no waiting to use your carpets. You guys don't have to, there's no pausing, you're not out of business, there's no downtime. Almost immediately, these carpets can be walked on. And if you can see right now, I'm going to take a dry cloth, put it down, there's barely any moisture. So that's the advantage of encapsulation and low moisture carpet cleaning. Another great design of this machine is the renovator. So most other companies, they call these collection cups renovators, and the renovators are held on by magnets, and normally they pop off. This one is not. This one clips in, and I don't know if you could see what's in here. Let's see if we can get you a better view of it. But this is the dirt that has already come off of this carpet after it's been thoroughly vacuumed. So obviously the renovator you don't take off until you're oh, here you go. This is what came off this carpet. So big advantage to Whittaker for designing a system that not only doesn't pop out, but that remains in place the entire time. So big heads up for that. Love that aspect. And there she is, clamped down. She's not going to pop off. She's out of the way. Perfect job. I got to say, I'm impressed. The spotting capabilities, the ease of use. This thing's a win. The fact that we've got, built-in wheels on it. We don't have a caddy that has to be Velcro down to it. This thing's, it's a win in my book. Way to go, Whittaker.